Hello to my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun-Ra coming to you with your general reading. Aquarius, sending everybody lots of love and light during this time. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy holidays to everyone. All right, Aquarius. Ooh. Looking at your cards here. I've already prayed over your cards. Obviously, you can see them already laid out here. Already prayed over your cards. Already asked Source for complete and total clarity. There's a lot going on in the world. Lots going on in the world. And I want you all to try to remember that you all are humanitarians, right? And so you want to make sure you're doing your purging. You want to make sure you're keeping your cup clean, right? So that you're not absorbing so much of the stuff that's going on out in the world, where because you can't pour from an empty cup. When you're trying to be a humanitarian to everybody else, you want to make sure you are pouring into yourselves. What was the card here? I saw the Sun card here. You want to make sure you get out and get some fresh air. You want to make sure you get out and get some sun, okay? Even if you're sitting on your deck, your balcony, if you got to wrap up a bit. I know this is the World Wide Web, so I don't know what the temperature is in everybody's parts of the world where you are. But please get out and get some air. Please get out and get some sun so you can cleanse any kind of stale energy off of you if you've been having any downloads, any dreams, anything where you just feel like you're just kind of sort of cooped up in the house, or if you've been feeling like some energies may have been obsessed with you. Could be your neighbors, anybody, right? And I hope that's not the case for anybody. Hopefully you get along with your neighbors pretty well. But I mean, there are cases where people have had situations, or your colleagues, or whatever the case may be. Get out and get some fresh air, get some sun. That's going to be the secret there, is to get out and get some sun. You shine very bright in dark spaces, but remember, the sun is a star also, okay? So you do need to get out and get some sun, all right? Also, another thing, because it is the holiday season, and we're hearing a lot of stuff about money all around the world. And I'm looking at this High Priestess card here, the number 2. Taurus rules second house, right? We're not talking about a Taurus, but Taurus rules second house. I'm looking at numbers here as I'm looking at the cards here. So I'm looking at 1 and 7, which is 17th card is a star card. I'm looking at 8. 8th house, Scorpio rules 8th house. And so some energies may try to link up with you because you are a star. And in terms of 8th house speaks to intimacy and shared possessions. So some energies may feel, and 8 is also the money exchange number. Make sure after you use your credit cards that you lock them, that you put them on freeze. After you use your credit cards, lock them. This is the holiday season, okay? You got to treat your credit cards just like you would if you were walking across a dark parking lot after you did your shopping from the stores. This is the holiday season. Put them on lock. Put them on lock. Anybody trying to use them, people are copying down numbers, and I'm gonna keep reminding you all throughout the holiday season. Put them on lockdown. Put those credit cards on lockdown. If you're not using them, put them on lockdown. Okay? That's going to be the message for you all. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 is a money exchange number. And you have karmic couples out here that one is going to succumb to passive and powerless behavior. Somebody's going to be egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, and decide they're going to take what they want from you. They got your credit card number. Boom. They're just going to take it. You're a star. You'll be able to get some money from somewhere else. That's not how it works. People send you all kinds of messages. People letting you know, hey, if you got the money, I'm just going to take it. Right? So I had a place where I used to live. The person, I had a piece of mail with a credit card that came in, and the person actually opened up my mail with my whole credit card number showing. I'm like, okay, what planet is this happening on? Right? Like, what, are you serious? Right? So yeah, I monitor that particular one a lot just because of that, right? So pay attention, especially during the holiday, but pay attention, period. But pay attention to your money, period, right? It's not growing on trees out here. Your first house is how people see you, right? So Aries rules first house. So Scorpio rules eighth house, right? That's intimacy and shared possessions. So somebody could feel like what's yours is theirs, what's theirs is yours. Okay, they feel like you're a star, you got it. Hey, let's try this card here. There's all kinds of crimes being committed, right? Matter of fact, somebody tried to use my credit card and it popped up. I have it on freeze, I have it on lock, but I still got a message, right? So, but it was locked. So again, I took a screenshot. Again, if you're not gonna have anxiety about it if you have a credit card company that's going to alert you, say, hey, somebody tried to make a purchase, right? Just take a screenshot of it. That way you're not losing your mind. You're not frantic. Oh my God, what's happening? What's happening here? They're showing you the message, right? Put it on freeze, lock it down. You use it. I don't care if you just, hey, run in to get some, I don't know, crackers or whatever, some grapes, some juice, some, apple cider, whatever you're getting, some cheese, whatever. Immediately lock it. Immediately lock it, right? Seventh house here is Justice card, right? And some energies may have thought that you were on your high horse, and they may have felt like in the past, hey, they balance you out, right? They may have had a feeling about something, but you have a feeling about something too, right? So you have a feeling of who's behind something, who's behind trying to send a message. This 8 right here, who may have somebody chained to something to try to use your money in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Trying to disrupt your peace. They could be behind a whole lot of things, right? 8 is also connects us with death. Also connects us with death. So this is also a destiny swap. When people treat you almost as if like no regard for your money, they treat you like you're already dead, like you're just not here, so they can just go ahead and just use your cards at will, then you need to be making some phone calls. You need to be making some phone calls, right? So here we have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah. So we have this reading is for October 31st, which is Halloween. So y'all may have seen a whole bunch of decorations all around your neighborhoods and stuff. Some of them are extravagant. If I could take some pictures, and I would have taken some pictures, except I want to be respectful of people's homes, but some of these decorations are huge. When I say huge, I mean like people who have gone all out with these things, right? Here's Ace of Cups here. So like I said, make sure you got screenshots, pictures. People are taking pictures of people's cards, all kinds of stuff, and using this just for their own pleasure, right? So you have a karmic couple out here that is just stay plotting and planning. They are obsessed. They are literally obsessed to death. Okay, so I need you all to stay focused. This is just kind of sort of channeling a message for you all before we really get into your reading. I want to make sure, you're in a very vulnerable position here. You're in a very vulnerable position. As I'm reading cards here, 6th house also connects us with Virgo rules 6th house here. You have a partnership in business and or in love trying to come in, right? So when your energy is very magnetic, people are also drawn to you as well. So somebody may feel like, okay, well, hey, we can't link up in physical. We can go ahead and just use a credit card. We got a copy of something. We can go ahead and use a credit card. So a married couple could know that you have a child who could have copied your credit card information by some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? So pay attention to all of that. 1 and 6 is 7, right? Yeah, so 7 here and you have 7 here, right? A tower is coming down on this couple. A tower is coming down on this couple because, again, like I said before, as long as you have the type of credit card company that is alerting you. If you don't have credit card companies that's alerting you, you probably shouldn't have one with them anyway. But you should be alerted. Like with my card, I was alerted. This is an Amex card, and they alert you right away, right? So yeah, so they weren't able to use it. Whoever tried to use it was not able to use it because I was alerted of the exact amount, the time somebody tried to use it, all of that, right? So you've resolved something within yourself. There's some energies who are trying to bring out the worst in you. They want you to be impulsive. They want you to, but as long as you have a copy, a snapshot, a screenshot of something, you're good. I see you being successful. Get outside and get some sun. Learn how to rise above the judgment. You got a couple or a person that is literally obsessed with you. They are literally obsessed with you. Okay. So they're only digging a deeper hole for themselves. They're only burying themselves every single time they do stuff to you. Because I'm looking at numbers here. They're only digging a deeper hole for themselves. Like I said, holiday season is coming around. Well, it's here. It's actually here. And people are looking for things to do. I had a family member one time years ago who was kind of sort of looking for, we were thinking about like whose house to host Thanksgiving. And so I came up with a suggestion. Why don't you start hosting Thanksgiving at a banquet, like in a banquet room, in like a hotel or something like that, or renting out hotel spaces for that. And they started using it. And actually that way you don't have to clean up. You know, you have services there that will clean up. Everybody can bring a meal, that kind of thing. And so those things kind of work. But everybody has to kind of sort of pool their resources together. So that's another way if somebody is thinking about saving, you know, money or resources during this time of the year. That's another thing that you all can do as well. So I'm going to do a giveaway at this eye-opening oil here. I'm going to give away 2 of these. So be on the lookout for me announcing that at the end, towards the end of the reading. So let's get into this. But lock your credit cards. Okay, lock your credit cards. Because you got somebody who has, who could have, like what I mentioned with me, could be trying to get into your credit cards. Could be trying to get into your credit cards and use your credit cards. And by some way, mean, shape, form, or fashion. You got 7 here and 7 here. Tower card is 16 cards. So somebody could be impulsive and just still doing stuff, right? So this is an awakening for you of the quantum heart. Your intellect merges with intuition and love becomes your highest frequency. This reading is going to be for October 31st through November 7th. And the cosmic current calls you to step into your own multidimensional self, anchoring visionary wisdom through compassion. Okay? Through compassion. So, take a deep breath, Aquarius. Feel your crown and heart align and receive these messages from your higher light. From your higher light. You're learning how to give people enough rope to hang themselves. You're giving people enough, the shovel to dig a hole for them to fall right on in it. You're divinely protected, okay? The first card is coming out here is your card. Your essence card rises once again. So signaling divine renewal. You are reconnecting with your soul's original frequency. And so an affirmation, if you want to write down affirmations for you, is I am a luminous starseed of divine inspiration. Okay? Of divine inspiration. You also want to document your dreams as well. Right? You want to document your dreams. Because whenever I see the number 8 in any form in a reading, like I said, money exchange, but it could be a destiny swap, but it also connects with us with the 8th house. Scorpio rules 8th house. Scorpio is a death card, which connects us also with the judgment card. Scorpio actually rules both of these planets, is ruled by both of these planets. This is the Tower card, this is Mars, and this is also Pluto, right, which is the outermost planet, right? So remember, Pluto is going to be in Aquarius until 2043, right? So some people who have tried to make you look like a fool in the past is actually now looking like a fool, right? They are now looking like the fool, boo-boo the fool, as a matter of fact, because they can't get a rattle out of you. They cannot get a rattle out of you. I'm telling you, I don't care if it's your neighbors who've been trying to press you on both sides. I don't care if it's your colleagues who have been acting wild and crazy. I don't care if somebody's scribbled down your credit card number in the store and try to use it. If you have, like I said, that backup where your company is alerting you of some things, you're putting all of who's being kept in a loop about something, like who's linking up together, who's linking up, right? Like I said, that particular credit card just happens to be the credit card that was opened by a person who owned the place, the building where I used to live. That was the card, and somebody tried to use that same card. Like, this is not rocket science, right? So for you to put this together, and this is not for you all to comment about that particular below. I'm just trying to help you all learn how to freeze your cards. Learn how to freeze your cards, right? Like, of all cards, that one in particular. And I'm not accusing that particular person. I'm just saying, you know, like, that's a card that if somebody else saw it, somebody else could have, you know, and I'm not accusing that particular person, but the card was wide open. That could have been somebody else that worked there. That could have been somebody, it was just anybody else. It was just wide open, and I still have pictures of it. I'm just like, okay, well, this is just wide open. Like, first of all, who opened my mail? Okay, who did that? Like, are you guys for real? So that's what I'm trying to tell you all, is that make sure you all are paying attention to this kind of stuff, right? The second card for you all is emotional energy. This is the Ace of Cups here. This is your emotional energy. So new waves of unconditional love and healing flow into your life. And so you are emotionally reborn. An affirmation for you could be, my heart overflows with cosmic compassion and peace, right? You can be at peace with something. Once you realize that your card rules 11th house. That may not be your zodiac sign in your 11th house, but your sign rules 11th house, right? So we're talking about friendship and also community, right? And I'm just using myself as an example. My mail being open, it happened to be a credit card that was open, and the number was on full display when I received it. Who knows who's connected to that, right? Because I received the card months later, you know, months later, right? We also have here the mental energy is the Magician card right here. So let me go back to the Ace of Cups here, which is the emotional energy. This is this here. New waves of unconditional love and healing flow into your life. So you are emotionally reborn. And so the affirmation for you could be, my heart overflows with cosmic compassion and peace, right? Because you don't want to automatically accuse anybody of doing anything, right? Because you never know if it's, let's say you go to 4 different department stores and you used to use the same card, right? Excuse me, you use the same card. It could have been any store in particular. You could have used the card. It could have been any store, right? So that's that, right? That's this. Here was the Ace of Cups here. Then we have the mental energy here. Is the Magician card. Your ideas carry divine intelligence. So thoughts manifest rapidly when aligned with heart truth. And an affirmation for you is, my mind is a vessel of creation guided by divine will, right? Guided by divine will. So again, here's the infinity symbol here. Again, being kept in the loop, right? This is 8 and this is 8 also here. So again, this right here, emotional energy, new waves of unconditional love, right? You are being emotionally reborn. So let's say for example, it was somebody that you were married to, because I'm seeing this horse and carriage here. And let's say you have a child or children, right? And somebody feels like, okay, hey, what's theirs is yours, which, you know, not what's yours is theirs, but what's yours is theirs. Y'all get the whole point. So they, and it's just by coincidence that other people have seen your card. So again, you're not accusing anybody of anything, but if a charge pops up on your card, because this is a form of money, it's a form of currency, right? Somebody feels like, first of all, they've committed some kind of a crime here. This couple has committed some kind of a crime here, whoever they are, right? Because you want to trace back. And somebody, almost like I said, feels like you're on some kind of a high horse in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? So you definitely want to check with your child or children or whatever. Did their mood change when they were around certain people? Because you had a feeling something was going on. You had some kind of a feeling that something around death, ending something, right? Because this connects us with death, right? You had a feeling about a tower. Somebody trying to bring a tower. Tower, the word tower is going to be significant. The word tower is going to be significant. Some kind of tower being brought down or coming down, right? Someone is obsessed with you. Obsessed. Okay, a couple is obsessed with some kind of a destiny swap here, right? And these are married couples. Like, okay, we can get a lot of money for these two. This could be a mother and a son. This could be a mother and a daughter. It could be a father and a daughter. It could be a father and a son. But this is where you wake up. Check your credit cards. I don't think a whole lot of people are carrying cash around, right? But somebody is shook. Somebody is shook, right? And so you don't need, if it's your kids and they're nervous about something, guess what? You're not. You're not. I'm hearing the song by the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Because when people plot, they stay plotting and planning. They stay plotting and planning. They always into some mess. Always into some mess, looking for a big payday. They thinking, okay, we got another plot, plan, scheme, and trap. We can build something else. We can build something else. Let's get another property built. Let's get some more stuff going, right? This one over here think they on a high horse so much. Okay. Go ahead and try it. So again, this is where Source is trying to help you. This is where Source is trying to help you. You know, when people are plotting and planning and doing all kinds of stuff, the root of something, for you to see the root of something, somebody was really, really impulsive. There's a couple that was really impulsive with some stuff. This is why when you have some kind of platform, you want to make people aware. The more and more people that are aware of some things that you have gone through, the more and more you're educating people. You're not keeping things to yourself. It's not like you're losing your mind. You're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or bonkers. This is where you have physical evidence. If I whipped out my phone right now and showed y'all, this is the amount that somebody tried to charge on my card. That would be evidence right there. This is the amount that somebody tried to charge on my card. If I brought out those pictures and said, okay, somebody gave me this back and it was wide open, right? Physical energy. Physical energy is a Chariot card. Movement, momentum, and focused energy propel you forward. You are in sync with divine timing. So your affirmation here is, I move through life with grace, power, and higher direction. Again, you can continue moving through life with grace. You have something in the physical sense, right? In the physical sense. You're a star. The energy of money is so attracted to you all. It's really, really not funny. And people know that money is attracted to you all. The energy of money, currency, is attracted to you all. You're getting all kinds of ideas. This is why I'm trying to keep somebody's your mind light, high frequency. Not on what's going on in the news. This going on over here. And oh my God, I wish I can solve the world's problems. Boots on the ground. Okay. Find a community effort. Volunteer. You know, find something that's near and dear to your heart. That is going to help you significantly. Don't you feel better when you say, okay, I found something that's near and dear to my heart. I was able to volunteer this effort here. And I just feel so much better. I was able to help some people, right? And this is what I'm seeing for you all. Instead of these energies looking at you like, okay, they got some money coming in. We can just take what we want by just using their credit cards, right? No, they cannot. They're digging themselves a big hole, and something is coming down. A whole tower is coming down, right? So your spiritual energy is this, the High Priestess. Document your dreams. Day and night. I don't care how strange, weird, spooky, or crazy those dreams seem. Even if it's a daydream, night dream, when you're waking up in the morning, you know, if you're drifting off, whatever, document, document, document. If you're seeing a therapist, right, let your therapist know, hey, I had a dream that a rhinoceros was chasing me. If that's the dream, right? Don't if they weren't chasing you, right? I just happened to see y'all know how people like make the AI videos, this rhinoceros and this deer. I'm like, okay, this is clearly AI here. The way that they had the video, I was like, okay, you can see that this is AI. But whatever you get, document your dreams, document, document, document. Right? So your peace is not disrupted. Number 2 symbolizes peace, so that your peace is not disrupted. These energies, you know, looking for any reason to say that you're on some kind of a high horse. They've made a decision. You need to make a decision. Okay? Remember, all of this is genderless. Don't worry about the skin color, whether they black, white, whoever. Y'all get the point. You get the point, right? There's too much celebration going on already. There's too much celebrating going on here. Too much spinning around in the sun, right? That's why you want to get outside. You want to see something from a higher frequency. You need to see something from a higher frequency. Rise above the judgment. Rise above the judgment, right? Of you thinking that, okay, maybe I'm overthinking something. Maybe I am obsessing over something. No, you're not. If you got something physical, your credit card company or somebody, you seeing something, it's something you're seeing something. You have something physical. You are not obsessing over something. You're not. You're not on some high horse. Somebody basically told a lie. They were impulsive about you. They told a lie, and they're going to keep the lie going. Because something is their way or the highway. They said something about you and a bunch of lovers. They told some kind of lie about whoever you are, and they're going to keep it going, right? So you got some kind of money going. So if enough people believe that you got all of this money coming from here, there, and everywhere, they put that lie out there like it's going to be real, that you got all these lovers or you got all these business partners. It may not even be lovers, because lovers card is not always lovers, like sexual partners or lovers. It could be you got all these business partners, you got all these business ventures, you got all this money, you're not going to be paying attention to what's coming in or going out or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. Y'all are ruled by the karmic planet, Saturn. Their karma is going to come back and hit them so hard it's not even funny, even if it's another Aquarius. Even if it's another Aquarius doing this. Right? So your high priestess energy here, your high priestess energy here. So you need to make a decision, whoever you are. You need to make a decision here. You got couples out here having a ball. They are having a ball, right? Right? In celebratory mode, right? Making plans. And it's like I said, it's the holiday season. People are making plans for things, and you're in a very vulnerable position because maybe your storefront, maybe your business is starting to do better. Maybe you're starting to do well. But again, you being a star, money is very attracted to your energy. You're trying to stay focused. People are thinking, okay, this person is here, there, everywhere. Money is coming in, or at least you're getting ideas. I don't know if you're acting on those ideas, but you're getting ideas, Aquarius. Get out the house. Get out the house. Start acting on someone. Even if you're volunteering in some places, somebody's going to give you some kind of ideas. Let's collaborate. Let's work together. Something where you're going to be making some extra money. You know this place is hiring seasonal staff. You can work here. Something that's going to help take your mind off, put extra money in your pocket or whatever. But this right here coming out lets me know that the energy of money is very attracted to you all. Okay? And so you are, this is... well, here's the Ace of Cups here. It's like I said before, you have this new waves of unconditional love and healing flow into your life, right? And your heart is overflowing with this compassion and peace. So you don't have to get jolted out of anything because you're having a dream or download about these karmic, couples who are obsessed with you. It's the holidays and maybe they want to shine brighter or whatever the case may be. You could easily be a person that's the other side of this. You could be a hermit. A person that likes to be indoors who is in communion with your higher self. That's a hermit card, right? So rise above the judgment of what you think other people think about you. They could think, oh, this person doesn't have anybody. We do need some extra money. You got that credit card over there. They clearly got your name on it. Clearly got your number on it. Or charge them a little extra such and such so we can go do a little extra such. Just people got all kinds of scams and stuff that they're doing. So make sure you are paying attention to your stuff, right? So like I said, the Lover's card here. Here we have the Lover's card here. So here's the heart's desire. Your soul seeks union, not just in romance. Remember, it's not just about romance, but in divine integration. So harmony emerges from inner balance. And the affirmation for you here is, I am love embodied, united with the universe within. United with the universe within. So whether you are single or with someone else, this is where Source is saying this is your opportunity to make money. You're getting downloads. You're getting downloads. It's up to you to, if you have a bad dream about something or somebody's obsessed with you or whatever, for you to keep watching stuff on that particular frequency, or for you to say, I need to purge all of that. That's what this is. These two cards right here are ruled by the Death card. I'm on the rebirth side. I'm not living in a spirit of fear. I'm living in a spirit of faith. Okay. You're on the rebirth side. You're in a very powerful transformation. I'm getting up. I'm a star, meaning that you're focusing on this. You're in, listen, this card right here, Pluto, is in your zodiac sign until 2043. You get to be super humanitarian for real if you really want to. Or you can pay attention to all the chaos and confusion that's been going on for as long as you can remember on planet Earth. Or you can say, hey, you know what? I have an assignment. This is my little corner of the world. I can volunteer over here with this corner of the world. And there's other Aquarius on planet Earth that's focusing on their coin, whatever their assignment is as well. So here we have the challenge is the Tower. So revelations and energy shifts break down illusions. You are evolving beyond outdated realities. An affirmation here would be, I surrender to transformation and trust divine reconstruction. Yeah. So Source is tearing down this whole idea that you actually have to be with someone in business and or in love. That's up to you. And if you are, I would strongly suggest keeping it off of social media. Strongly suggest. Because these couples keep familiar spirits around you to see if there anybody, do you hear anybody, you hear any talking, do you see them coming and going with anybody? They want to know. You like the, whoever you are, you like the rich auntie or the rich uncle. You know, like the, not necessarily, you could be rich. I mean, that'd be nice. But you like the one that people think you don't have any bills. You know, like the aunt or uncle that doesn't have any bills, or the people think don't have any kids, don't have any responsibility. So they feel like, oh, hey, we can host something at their house. They got a nice house. They got a 3-car garage, or they got the horseshoe driveway. They got all of the stuff. They got all of the you know, all of the bells and whistles in their life. So, hey, they can afford it, right? So somebody is looking at you like that, right? Somebody's looking at you like that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Oh, this person, they footloose and fancy free, right? You could be. But still doesn't give people the right to overstep boundaries. Y'all get the whole point, right? So rise above any judgment that you may think that people have of you. Don't sit in this. Don't sit in this space here. Don't sit in this because you could be very much healing from something, whoever you are. So I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Like I said, here was the guidance spirit. Guidance from spirit here is joy and radiance return. Your light uplifts others. You are a beacon of awakening. An affirmation for you is, my joy is sacred and contagious, illuminating all around me. All around me, right? And so the outcome is judgment. You awaken to your higher calling, a soul renaissance that transcends limits. An affirmation for you here is, I rise in divine purpose, guided by eternal truth. A closing reflection for you all, Aquarius, is this reading reveals the awakening of your quantum heart, the fusion of mind and spirit through love. Your awareness expands beyond linear time. You are remembering that the future is now and you are its architect. So Spirit says you are not waiting for ascension. You are the embodiment of it. So allow love to be your revolution and authenticity your legacy. So breathe light, radiate truth, be the frequency that changes the world. So even if people put some kind of lie out there about you, I can tell y'all, and now, I mean, people know, and I mean, of course I have old identification cards, but what federal agency I worked for years, but people did not know because I didn't tell people I worked for that agency, and I certainly didn't look like it. I mean, I wore flip-flops with my suits. So, but people will look at you and make an assumption about you all day long. They will assume a whole lot of things about you. Somebody jumped out there, told a lie about you, and they refuse to take it back. They refuse to take some kind of lie back about you. And so, because somebody feels like something is their way or the highway, don't let somebody put you under that kind of a spell, like where that's your stamp on you, because somebody feels like they want to be in some kind of, like they determine who you are. They don't, because of an obsession there. They want to end you. They want to end anybody looking up to you. They want to end anybody doing any kind of partnerships in business, or you being in any kind of romantic relationships. Put an end to it. Put an end to it. You see anything strange, weird, spooky pop up when it comes to your money, report it. Report it. Yeah, report it. Let them dig a hole for themselves. Somebody that crazy to use your credit cards or use your, to copy this and copy that and want to rule something with an iron fist, because that's what, like I said before, somebody, whenever you see the Tower card, someone, Aries and Scorpio are ruled by the Tower card. Aries rules first house. It connects us with Mars. Mars connects us with the color red and the metal iron. So somebody rules with an iron fist. Basically, it's their way or the highway. If you find out, I'm telling you, if you find out who is doing what with your money, you're protected by angels. You need to prosecute. You need to have them prosecuted. You need to have them, you need to press charges. Yeah, somebody has a very prideful spirit. Somebody has lost their mind. So your inner child is very proud of you. Booked and busy, not burdened and bitter. I'm telling y'all, the energy of money is very proud of you. These people could have put you in so much debt, whoever these energies are, trying to bring a tower down on you. So prepare for an increase in pay. Keep speaking up about it. The more and more you quiet about certain things, Aquarius, people are not going to know. You're not helping anybody by being quiet. Somebody has a very lustful spirit. So it's you versus you, seeing you as competition. Don't really know what your financial situation is. Just know that they just have a lustful spirit, seeing you as competition. So somebody's a changeling. Adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. So somebody's not happy without you. Yeah, so some people out here, showboating on your dime. Like, whatever. So here we have, should you double back for them? Pour into yourselves more. Pour into yourselves more. Yeah, so follow your heart. Follow your heart. Somebody is flat out obsessed with you. Flat out obsessed with your star. Just wanting to link up with you, wanting to be connected to you some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. By any means necessary. And bullied somebody to do it. So treat yourself to a spa day. Treat yourself to a spa day. So throat chakra cleanse. This is where, again, you're telling your truth. This is where you're telling your truth. Okay? Much better lies ahead. So it's time to open your vault door. This is your next phase of life. So somebody failed at stealing your identity. That's what I'm talking about. Failed at stealing your identity. So you have the gift of deja vu. This is remembering the future. You're not trying to link up with people like this because you already know how it's going to work out. It's not going to work out. Again, lock your credit cards. Lock your credit cards. You stop letting people do an injustice to you. You are not trying to reconnect with somebody who's out here trying to showboat and put on airs for people when you know you're a hard-working person. You're a hard-working person. You ain't give nobody the right to use anything that they didn't work hard for. Yeah, grieving. Yeah. Somebody could have told some kind of lie that you were grieving and thinking that you're so grief stricken. This is another thing too, right? Somebody could have really thought that you were so grief stricken that you wouldn't notice something. Right. It's not you that's grief stricken. If you watch this channel, you just saw what you needed to see. It's them that's grieving, whoever they are. Yeah, so a win-win outcome is forecast for you. Win-win is out there for you. A win-win is for you. People have completely lost their minds. If they out there using your credit cards, money, anything they out there using. You did not give people permission. That people don't have power of attorney. None of that stuff. If they out there forging signatures, doing all kinds of stuff, you're grieving what? What in the world are you grieving? You people need to stop playing games. Here we have divine flow. So eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the divine flow at all costs. Yeah. Somebody decide, hey, and this is where all of these energies linking up is all come tumbling down. All of it is coming tumbling down. Somebody said you were grieving, so they just said, hey, we're going to jump right on it. And this is sad because these people are people that's connected to you. They felt like you were grieving something. I'm telling y'all, during the holidays, people start grieving stuff. Please, y'all, go out and volunteer. That'll make you feel much better. Or go see a mental health professional, a therapist, somebody. But you showing a moment of weakness or vulnerability. Vulnerability is a strength. You showing a moment of vulnerability, even to another Aquarius, should not be preyed upon by an apex predator. This is what I see for you. This is what I see for you. So, there's some people out here using your stuff. They're in trouble. Because you didn't give people permission to use nothing. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. And I'll see you all in the next video. Yeah, you ain't give people no power. You ain't give people a power of attorney. You ain't give people permission to use your cards. If people are using your cards, people running around here saying that, what's that song? That somebody's a fairy, whatever the song is. It's a popular song that's out. And it was pretty popular, like I want to say either last year, a couple of years ago. Yeah, you didn't give people a permission. People out here living it up off you. So today is a great day. Today is a great day. Somebody took a moment of grief and decided, oh, this person, they don't need it. They got money. And this is probably somebody that you patronize. This is probably somebody that you felt like, hey, you're going to help support it. This is just being an Aquarius, you probably supported or patronized in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And did somebody just decide they want to just take full stone cold advantage? Press charges. That's what I have for you. Bye.